Hi everyone, I'm Pastor Lila Barr and I serve as Pastor of Lifelong Learning here at Shepherd of the Lake. I am, for one, very grateful that it's the Advent season. Advent is a beautiful season of hope and promise and expectation as we wait for the birth of Jesus. And the Bible story that we so often hear from when we talk about the birth of Jesus is from the second chapter of Luke's Gospel. And it begins with these words, which might be a little familiar. In those days, a decree went out from Emperor Augustus that all the world should be registered. This was the first registration and was taken while Quirinius was governor of Syria. All went to their own towns to be registered, and Joseph also went from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to the city of David called Bethlehem, because he was descended from the house and family of David. He went to be registered with Mary, to whom he was engaged and who was expecting a child. Now, when we think of this story, we imagine the characters in this passage. We're usually thinking of the main characters, or I am anyway, Mary, Joseph, maybe the angels, maybe a shepherd, although they come a little bit later in the story. But what about the bit players? What about the supporting cast? Imagine with me, if you will, what it would be like to be the innkeeper in this story, preparing for this massive influx of people coming to town to be registered in the census. If I were the innkeeper, I imagine that it would be something like this. Oh my goodness, Emperor Augustus wants everyone to travel to their own towns to be counted? I wonder how many people were born here in Bethlehem but moved away and will be coming back and needing a place to stay. I mean, we should figure that out, right? Do we have old yearbooks from Bethlehem High or something? Anything? No? Okay, well, let's hope we have enough room for everyone coming in. I mean, it's great for business, right? But man, if we fill up and have to turn people away, that is not good for the ratings. And you know what it's like to have a bad rating on the Yelp. I mean, why can't they come up with another system for the census? If only there was, a magical machine that people could use from their homes to connect to other machines so they could register with the census without having to travel. Wouldn't that be amazing? Well, it's just a fantasy, so I better get to work getting this place ready because it's gonna get busy. Okay, so we fast forward a few weeks or a month, and here we are, full up, and people keep streaming in. Look, here's another couple coming down the road, and I have zero room for them. They are going to have to find somewhere else to stay. I don't know where, but I am done. I cannot take even one more. Oh my goodness, this woman, she's going to give birth any second right now. Okay, let me see. What can I do? I know. They can stay with the animals. Wait. Is that Joseph? Oh my goodness, I barely recognized him. He looks exhausted, and so does his wife. Desperate almost. Oh, I wish they didn't have to travel with her being so uncomfortable. I hope she's okay. There's something different about her though. I can't put my finger on it, but she has this strange sense of calm about her and purpose. It's almost like they have a sense of God with them and within them. Well, I wish I could do something more for them, but I'll do what I can. At least they'll have a roof over their heads and warmth from the animals. I'll go clean up as much as I can for them, and hopefully they'll be all right. That's how I imagine it would be for the innkeeper anyway. It's so fun to imagine ourselves in these Bible stories. And so today I ask you to ponder a question. Where do you find yourself in the story of hope and promise this Advent season as you prepare for Jesus' birth? Blessed Advent to you as we all await the coming of Christ wherever we are in this moment.